friends, we're going to continue with Wonder by R.J. Bellaccio. Our next two chapters are Apples and Halloween. My birthday is August 10th. I like my birthday October 10th. I like my birthday 10/10. It would have been great if I had been born exactly at 10:10 in the morning or at night, but I wasn't. I was born just after midnight, but I still think my birthday is cool. I usually have a little party at home, but this year I asked Mom if I could have a big bowling party. Mom was surprised but happy. She asked me who I wanted to ask from my class, and I said everyone in my homeroom plus Summer. That's a lot of kids, Augie, said Mom. I have to invite everyone because I don't want anyone to get their feelings hurt if they find out other people are invited and they aren't, okay? Okay, Mom agreed. You even want to invite the what's the deal kid? Yeah, you can invite Julian, I answered. Geez, Mom, you should forget about that already. I know, you're right. A couple weeks later, I asked Mom who was coming to my party, and she said, Jack, Will, Summer, Reed, Kingsley, both Maxes, and a couple other kids said they were going to try to be there. Like who? Charlotte's mom said Charlotte had a dance recital earlier in the day, but she was going to try to come to your party if time allowed. And Tristan's mom said he might come after his soccer game. So that's it, I said. That's like 5 people. That's more than 5 people. Augie, I think a lot of people just had plans already, Mom answered. We were in the kitchen. She was cutting one of the apples we had just gotten at the farmer's market into teensy weensy bites so I could eat it. What kind of plans? I asked. I don't know, Augie. We sent out the Evites kind of late. What did they tell you though? What reasons did they give? Everyone gave different reasons, Augie. She sounded a bit impatient. Really, sweetie, it shouldn't matter what their reasons were. People had plans, that's all. What did Julian give for his reason, I asked. You know, said Mom. His mom was the only person who didn't RSVP at all. She looked at me. I guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I laughed because I thought she was making a joke, but then I realized she wasn't. What does that mean, I asked. Never mind, go wash your hands so you can eat. My birthday party turned out to be much smaller than I had thought it would be, but it was still great. Jack, Summer, Reed, Tristan, and both Maxes came from school, and Christopher came too, all the way from Bridgeport with his parents. And Uncle Ben came, and Aunt Kate, and Uncle Poe drove in from Boston, though Tata and Papa were in Florida for the winter. It was fun because all the grown-ups ended up bowling in the lane next to ours, and it felt like there were a lot of people there to celebrate my birthday. Halloween. At lunch the next day, Summer asked me what I was going to be for Halloween. Of course, I'd been thinking about it since last Halloween, so I knew right away. Boba Fett. You know you can wear a costume to school on Halloween, right? No way, really? So long as it's politically correct. What, like no guns and stuff? Exactly. What about blasters? I think a blaster is like a gun, Augie. Oh man, I said, shaking my head. Boba Fett had a blaster. At least we don't have to come like a character in a book anymore. In the lower school, that's what you had to do last year. I was the Wicked Witch of the West from The Wizard of Oz. But that's a movie, not a book. Hello, Summer answered. It was a book first. One of my favorite books in the world, actually. My dad used to read it to me every night in the 1st grade. When Summer talks, especially when she's excited about something, her eyes squint like she's looking right at the sun. I hardly ever see Summer during the day, since the only class we have together is in English. But ever since that first lunch at school, we've sat at the summer table together every day, just the two of us. So what are you going to be, I asked her. I don't know yet. I know what I really want to go as, but I think it might be too dorky, you know. Savannah's group isn't wearing costumes this year. They think they're too old for Halloween. What? That's just dumb. I know, right? I thought you didn't care what those girls think. She shrugged and looked and took a long drink of her milk. So what dorky thing do you want to dress up as? I asked her, smiling. promise not to laugh. She raised her eyebrows and her shoulders, embarrassed. A unicorn. I smiled and looked down at my sandwich. Hey, you promised not to laugh, she said. Okay, I said, but you're right. That is too dorky. I know, she said, but I have it all planned out. I'd make the head out of a paper mache and paint the horn gold and make the mane gold too. It would be so awesome. Okay, I shrugged, then you should do it. Who cares what other people think, right? Maybe what I'll do is just wear it for the Halloween parade, she said, snapping her fingers. And I'll be just like goth girl for school. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'll do. Sounds like a plan, I nodded. Sounds like a plan, I nodded. Thanks, Augie, she giggled. I know that's what I like best about you. I can feel I can tell you anything. Yeah, I answered, nodding. I gave her a thumbs up sign. Cool beans.